everyone, welcome back to my channel, Budget in Bloom. I hope everyone's fine. It might be a long one today. I'll try not to make it long because I do get a stiff back. And yeah, so anyway, I've just spent about 3/4 of an hour faffing around with this camera tripod arm thingy me bob. So I hope you can see all right. So far so good. Anyway, so we've got some money to cash stuff today. This is from being paid back for the initial things I've bought for the Etsy shop, which was out my own money. So finally we've been able to take it all back. So thanks everybody that's purchased from the shop and is really liking what we do, obviously, because it's doing really well. So thank you. You might know, anybody that's returning, you might notice some more changes, you know, like a change. Anyway, my jars have gone. That's because, yes, as if you don't know, I have to use dummy money, prop money, because the real money that I was cash stuffing was being taken out my binders, and I had two big jars of coins. One was for Willow's Wonga and one was for my coin savings, and I found out that they were being taken from as well. So they've all been cashed in, and I've opened a Monzo, and I bagged up all the coins and paid it into there, and I think it was about, how much was it? I think it was about £300 I paid in. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now, because obviously, you know, what I'm going to do is Monzo is going to be used for safekeeping of my sinking funds, and the money that I paid in, I had a big Perspex cube here which I posted my challenge money in when they were completed. That's now kept at somebody else's house safe, and that's still going to be the case. I just feel like I've got my finger in a lot of pies going on, and it's starting to get a bit confusing. But you know, I really enjoy cash stuffing and I don't want to give up, so I'm having to find my new normal so I can do it safely and without being abused, basically. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that anymore. I'm going to show you first. I've got Happy Mail from Mum on a Budget. Oops, which I've just dropped there. Mum on a Budget. So I ordered from her this binder. I already had this one and this one, but I ordered this one from her, and then the vinyl, because I can't do the vinyl yet. I will do, but not yet. So the 1k savings, and then I've ordered the vinyl for a 5k saving. Oops, and a 2k as well. And then I stuck that on my own binders. And then inside, I've ordered off her the Road to 1k, which saves tens, and also the Road to 5k, which I put in my binder, which saves 50s. Now these have all got the sleeves in for your individual notes, and the Road to 2k, which is 20s. So what I'm going to do is, because where the cube is, it's got some cash building in, obviously. I've been cash stuffing for about I don't know, I'd say about 6 months maybe. So they're a bit worried because it's just sitting there. They've got a safe, but the cube, it's huge, so it won't go in the safe, but these will. So this is why I've got them, because these will go in the cube, into the safe. So I'm going to go and, well, that will be a fun thing for me to do, is decant my cube. I won't have to smash it, luckily, because you can actually get notes out of them cubes. And then I will fill these up with that money. So, and then they can go in the safe where they'll be safe, and then the person won't have to be worrying. So that's from Mum on a Budget. And then as a free gift, she sent me this, Heads or Tails. Heads £5, tails 10, and a little flipper. So thank you very much. I shall enjoy doing that, and I shall enjoy filling those up too. So into my cube on, wrote it down, on the 21st of August, I put £200 cash into the cube, which I will put into them folders for challenges. So that's money that was owed to me, so I've got that money back, so I'm going to stuff that into my challenges. So that's already in the cube safe. Here is the picture of the money. Anyway, so let's count that money. Sorry, I have to lick my fingers for these because it's paper money and it's really like fiddler. Can't get a grip on it. So today we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5, 85, 95. And then I've got 5 of my pound markers that I make. So that's £200 to cash stuff today. That's going to go in my challenges. I've also got 170. This is obviously the real money. This is also money that was owed to me, which has now been paid back. And this will also go into my challenges folders. And then this money will go over to join the rest at the safe haven. And also I've got £50 to go into my Christmas binder. So that's what we shall be doing today. Let me just move this to the back. Actually, yeah, I'm going to pop that into there for now, into this lovely glittery envelope. It's the things you have to do, I'm afraid, when you can't trust people that you live with anymore. It's a sorry state. But anyway, so in the purse, let's see if we've got change. Now what I'm doing with my coins now, because I was putting them but they were being taken, I'm going to just put the coins into a wallet and take to the place of safety. I don't want to say where. And I'm going to put them in a little envelope as well. And then when they build up, because I can only pay complete bags into the Monzo account. So what I shall do is bag them up until I've got, say, like £20 coins, and then I'll pay in 20. So what we've got 2, 3, 4, 450, 60, 70, 80, 90, £5, and right, oh, hang on. What did I do with the calculator? Oh, here it is. £5. One of these days I might get organised. £5, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So £5.08 is what we've got to go into the bag. So I'm going to pop them in there. I have got a little cute little wooden toy box, money box coming, but you can slide the bottom out to get your money in and out. So save, it's a bit more prettier than just stuffing it in there. So that will go off for safekeeping. So for that, I forget which binders they're all in. Here it is. That was a good guess. So we'll do my penny saving tracker. So £5.08. And then this is from We Got This Studio. So I'm going to take off 45 and 44, 43, 42, 41, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35. So that's all that line finished. 34, 33, 32, and then a 9. So let's just do those. So I'll just make a little 30, let's say 33. Oh, for goodness sake. Life with brain fog. Right, I'm going to do that off camera, but anyway. Oh, do you know what? It's been one of them days. I'll sort that out later. These, I bought this little tin, rainy day fund. I just thought it was cute from B&M. It was £1 and jumped in my hand. Anyway, I know it's real money, but you can't get into these tins like the cube because the hole is so small. So I'm going to put £10 into Willow's Wonga, and that will go in there. So I'm just going to pop that in there for now, so she can play that. Right then, see what I mean. Right, first let's do the Christmas one, get that out of the way. Alright, let me find my scratch off tool. So I've got £50 for Christmas. Let's scratch off here. So we've got a 4, and then let's go here, 5, so that's 9. Should we do one more? Okay. That's another 5, so that's 14. Let's just finish it. 24. Right. Let me just dust that off. So 24 then. And there. What we got in here now? So let's just 24. So if I change that for 2 5s, so 24. So if we take the £1, so that should be 50 then. 20, 40, 45, 50. And these save 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 30, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 50. Okay, so that's that one then done. Take it out because this binder's so full. So that money is in the currently in the cube, so I shall take that out, move it into Monzo, into my Christmas pot, and then it will sit there ready for Christmas. So that's great, that's one done. I'm gonna pop that to the back of there. Right, so we've got left, let's do a Baubles and Shine. I think I'm going to end up needing some change. Right, these baubles are, well, I'm going to change that for 2 10s, excuse me. 5, 10, 15, 20. Change it for 5s instead. Right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So each of these baubles is £5. And so let's put one in for now. Put that one there. That's another one done. So we've got 45 in there now. Put the little baubles back in. Santa Saver. So these are worth £2 each. So if we put 2, 2, 4, if we do 3, so that'll be £6. And then we can use that pound then. So 20, 40, 45, 46 in there now. That's nearly finished. That will save 60. Frosty savings. Are we doing frosty savings? I'm going to skip that because I want to do this one. Let's do colour roll, a little dice tower and dice. Let's use that orange one. So we just roll a dice and 6, so we save £6, and I've got no change, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's change up 5 of those. Okay, right, so £6 going in. There's the 6. 6 is a green bauble, so let's do this one up here. That's another one done on there. Little waft. Put that back in there. Oops. So what we've got in here now, 20, 40, 45, 50, 51. Right, I'm going to take these 5s. I'm going to put the 10 in. So 55, 20, 40, 51. I'm on track now after Christmas in July. Back on track with the Christmas savings. Let's do we do that one now? Got a 5 left. No, I'm going to just do this one. Nativity Saver. Each of these is £5, so let's put the donkey. We'll put the donkey on. Oops. Just pop them back in there. So we're just building the nativity scene, so the donkey can be by the palm tree. There you go. And the fiver will go in there. In the right envelope though, Amanda. So in here we've got 20, 30, 35. Change that for a 10. 40. Which is a great. So that's Christmas done. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 and 40. Okay. Oh, I did have those left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so we could do 2 of these because these are £2 each. So yeah, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 2 trees on here, and then that evens it up a bit more. There you go. So now we've got 20, 30, 40, 4 in Frosty Savings. Okay. So that's that done. Right, so we still should have 200. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. That's wonderful. Means we added it up right for once. Tens. And they're the fives. I might have to change some of those for some more pound tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do 5 for now. Let me pop that back in the bank envelope, which is an old Kipling purse. There we go. Right, so challenges. Ooh, where should we start? Let's start with this one. This is our annuals. Oh, do you like the new dashboards? They all have the same nice floral colourful dashboard and a mini flap with the title on. So this is my annual challenges. These will be on my shop when I can get round to adding them on. I just think they're beautiful, really pretty, following the floral theme, budget in bloom, da da da. So they're lovely, and they pretty much match almost any binder because they've got all the colours in. So lovely. And then you can just have whatever your category is put in there. Anyway, so this is our annuals binder. So what do we owe in here? We need to play catch up. Right, July. So we need 10 and 15 in here for July. So let me get my pen. So that's July done. And then August, if we put 20 in, 10, 20, maybe 25, because we're really behind. So that's getting quite good now. Let me just right. Anytime, Amanda. Right, so in here we've got 51, 152, 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, 305 now. So that's really good. That is one of my designs. It's a whole set for the year. Let's do summer Oops. Put the cash there. So what we've got left on here, quite a few. Right, so we're a bit out of sync. So week 5 is £5. So let's do week 5 to start with. I don't know which week is which, so date wise. 5 week 6 is 20. So let's put 20 in for week 6. Oops, I do love these ones. And we'll do week 7, which is 10. And I think that's where we'll stop. Because, oh, week 8 is a 5. Do you know what? I'm going to do week 8 as well. Oh, look at that. It's got a little sausage. Week 8, £5. Right then. So what we've got now? We've got, oops, apart from roll upside down, 50. Oh God, hang on. I'm one of these ones, sorry, that everything has to be the right way. So do apologise. Can't change who I am. Okay, right. Finally get there. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 1, 5, 10, 15. Which is fab. Or before we go, let me just 50, 60. Let's change some of these up. 10, 15, and get rid of some of them 20s. Alright then. So that's that one done. I do like to keep up to date with this one. 25 in 2025, so July needs 15, and we're going to do 15, no, July actually, take it out. July needs 10, 5, 10, that's July complete. So I just like to colour in the little picture when that one's done. So that's July done. But also going to put in 10 for August. 10, so that's the 20. And then I'm going to put in another 10 for August. Actually, I'm going to complete August. So that's there. So that's 10, 20, 35 gone in there. And we have completed that. And my favourite ice cream is mint choc chip. So I'm going to do a mint choc chip ice cream. There you go. Oops. So what have, oh, hang on. 10, 20, 35. So we've got 35 going in. Let's add that up with the rest. So in here we have 50, 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 51, 152. Yeah, that's right. Look at that. How scary is that? 4 months left. I have already got next year's. This is by My Money Matters. Got next year's one ready to go as well. And then let's do the 12 monthly saver, which is £5. I want my mint ice cream. There's the fiver. So what we've got in here now, 20, 30, 35, 40. Right, let's change them. So 5, 10, 20. That's the £40. And that's the annuals all caught up with. Just look at them lovely dashboards. Which is good. So now I want my challenges. So I'm going to go into this one. This is my others challenges. I'm going to put a little bit into here. The mini-me's by Wednesday plans. So we're working on this one at the minute. Each of these are £2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So let's put 10 in there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's that one done. So we've got £20 in there. We'll put that one to the back. Oops. And then we'll do rainbow roller races. As you know, Willow at the dice. So I've got a 12-sided numbered dice. And I've numbered all those. 3, which is 15. And that is a yellow by the looks of it. Or an orangey yellow. Okay. That's going in there. So now we have 10, 15, 20, 35. 20, 35. Which is going to take me ages to do that one, but that's why I bought it. Cash Trap. So let's go and have a game of that. This is by Deborah at Up the Creek Budget. Oh, need a dice. So we were here last time on the little green. Let me just get let me wipe that off. One moment, get my little white rudder. Right, so we were here last time. There's a little X on the green, so 1, which is the swirl. Spin the trap. If you escape, fuel, continue. If you get caught, rolls, oh my God, 6 dice and pay the trap. Oh my God. I ain't even got money for that, I don't think. Right, so here's the trap. And we give it a spin. Oh, hang on. Please don't get caught. Caught. Oh my God. How are we going to do that? 6 dice. Right. I'm going to use my dinky dice shaker because that's got 5 dice in. I'm going to have to owe this. And we'll roll this one to make the 6. Right. Oh my God. Let me get the calculator out. So we've got 6 and a 6, a 1, a 2, a 3, and that 1. Oh, not too bad, £19. So, oops, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Thanks, Deborah. Cash trap. I must remember in future, play that one and roll rainbow roller races before anything else. Right, let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, let's change those. Hang on. I'll just do it as I go along. Right, I'm going to exchange those 2 10s for the 20. Right, so 20, 25, 29 in cash trap. And we make our little mark on where we are now. And you keep going until your cheese is full. Right, that's all of those. And then, what have we got left? 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. Right, so let's go into my challenges, and I want to do Buccaneers Bounty. So Buccaneers Bounty we scratched off for the next time, last time, which is we got the sabre, which is £10. So that's going in. £10. I'm going to cross that off. Oh, I feel like something's blooming bit me on my leg. Hope it's not a blooming spider. I don't know why I've got a massive fear of spiders, and I've had 4 massive ones, tarantulas, in my house. Of course they all died. Painful deaths. That to kill them. Right, so we've scratched the one off for next time. And it is the gold coins. The booty. Okay, so the coins are 15. So next time, oops, we've got £15 to pay in. So that's that one. Ladybird. Let's do Ladybird. Lola, should I say? Ladybird Lola. So just get my ladybirds. Oh, excuse my arm. Oh, typical, it would be caught up. I've got a little hook down the middle here. Right, so ladybirds. This is my code, blue, green, red. This is what we need to shake, get a shake, and we take them out. So we've got blue. There, we've got a match. Green, red. So let's just get that out. Blue, green, red. Blue. Green. Red. And I think for a match, for every code match, save 5. That's £5 going in. I'll just write 5 in there. Oops. That's that one coming up. That's another one of my games, Ladybird Lola. Pop the ladybirds back before they crawl away. Ooh. There we are. They're so tiny. So cute. Oh, let's hang that back up, excuse me. And what else we got? I really wanted to do this 9 in decline and my new game, noughts and crosses, but I think I'm going to do that with the other money that I've got. So £20. Actually, I've got 21. Do you know what? Let's just try it and see. 9 in decline. This is my new game, like knockout 9. So you roll 2 dice and just deduct them from the line as you go by either singlet or adding the 2 dice together. But you always have to use the 2. So 3 and 3 is 6, so we cross 6 off. 4 and 2, I'll cross them off because the 6 is already crossed off. 5, 6, 7, 8, I'll cross that off. 8. 4, 5 and 6, so 4, 4, does that mean we can't go? 4 and 6, I think it does. So 9 and 7, 5, 3 and 1, 25. Right, 10, 21. Right, we owe it £4, which I'll take from the other money. I'm gonna take the pound back and owe it £5. And then get me thinner pen. Nine, 7, 5, 3, 1. Yeah. 25. So I owe it £5. Welcome to the family, 9 in decline. I have got that other money to cash off, so I'll do it again and pay it back in a moment. So that's that one. And we've got £1 left, one little lonely pound. Where shall that go? I'm going to cheat and just colour in a little ducky dot. Whichever one is £1. Let's do a green one. The green dot is £1. So that goes into there. Okay. So that's all the money gone. I have got the other money, which is here. This is going to go for safekeeping. This is also for stuffing, which I shall do in a separate video, I think, because this is quite long. So anyway, thanks very much for joining me. It's nice to be having some free flowing cash to stuff again. Thanks very much, everybody, and stay safe. Bye.